Hi everybody, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this message is for my beautiful Cancers. This is for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer. I welcome you guys. I encourage you guys to check your planets and your charts, and basically when you do that, you are opening, more opportunities to come to you, because maybe this reading isn't for you, but I really pray that it resonates with you, if not all of you. If it doesn't, then you may want to check your birth chart. Okay, guys? This is a general reading, so with love, I present to you your life and love energy for the month of February 2020. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to comment below. Keep it short and sweet and pleasant. If you guys would like to become one of my subscribers, please hit the bell right here below. All right, that way anytime I upload a video, you guys will be the first amongst many to find out, okay? So Cancer, it seems like change is definitely happening for you, right? Like, duh, like what would life be if we didn't have all of these changes and things coming up out of nowhere? So the first week of February, we are definitely looking into Mercury being in Pisces, okay? And Mercury in Pisces, that's your sister sign. So Mercury being in Pisces is very soft and sweet and loving and passionate, and you are already naturally that type of person. So love and vulnerability and passion and all those things are going to come natural to you that first week and a half of February, okay? February 16th, we're looking at Mercury retrograde. Give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world, depends on how the energy can affect you or how it will affect the people around you, okay? So it's really important that we try to be as stable as possible, as grounded as possible, that we watch what we say, because some things cannot be taken back, okay? So we want to make sure that we are saying what we mean, we're meaning what we say, but we're doing it out of love. So Mercury going retrograde, we already know that Mercury is a planet that represents communication of all sorts. Verbal, sexual, mental, spiritual. It represents our communication, okay? So being the fact that Mercury is a planet that represents all of this intellect, going retrograde in a sign like Pisces, you will be feeling the effect of miscommunication. It may be minor conflicts or chaos that may appear or pop up out of nowhere. You may feel like you have to defend yourself or get your point across. And it's not just you, Cancer. A great deal of us will be dealing with that energy. However, it's all about how you deal with that energy that really, really matters. Because how you handle yourself during this Mercury retrograde will determine your next 6 months. And I will tell you, Cancer, just like every other water sign and air sign out there, Mercury is going to go retrograde in between all water signs and air signs this year, okay? Which means it's going to be a really powerful year for you. But we have to play our cards right. We have to be strategic in our movements. We have to be very careful how we talk to people and what we say. We never know when we may need someone. So it's really, really important that we humble ourselves and that we just learn to just kind of dance in the waves and moments of life, things that kind of pop up out of nowhere. We want to make sure that we are mentally and emotionally ready for. And you do that by manifesting, and how you manifest is that you be of service any way possible. You be of service. You continue to spread love and light no matter what happens, okay? There may even be some things that's going to be brought up to the surface from the past. Ex-lovers, maybe like old friendships may reunite. There may be people that you haven't seen in a while that you need to talk to. There may be some old transgressions that need to be forgiven. However, whatever the change is, it is occurring at this very moment. It was already happening in the month of January, but now I feel like you really, really see that a change is needed. Whether this is you leaving the job, taking on a new job, whether this is self-employment, for a lot of you, this could actually, I feel like this is a home situation for a lot of you. And this also has a lot to do with your communications when you're talking to your peers or relatives, okay? This is going to be really important because in the month of January, you will focus a lot on your family dynamics, and you will like overly focus on other people. And the universe kept saying, don't worry about that. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. And in the month of February, it's like really, really hitting you to the point where you have no choice but to focus on self. So congratulations to those of you that actually started that process. But for those of you who have kind of been a bit stubborn, not really wanting to change, you are going to be forced to change in a sense, okay? And not really, again, not all of you is going to be having this force of change when it comes to self. It may have something to do with your environment, okay? Your work environment, your home environment, relocating, finding someone new. Maybe you may even discover that you're feeling a bit nostalgic about someone, maybe missing someone, wanting to see someone. So don't be surprised, you know, for a lot of you, it may be you going to this person. For some of you, it can be this person reaching out to you. Either way, the choice is yours. You know, you can decide how you want to move with this energy, okay? Now, because Mercury retrograde is going to be going retrograde in Pisces, you know, it doesn't really feel comfortable being in Pisces. Which, again, so, you know, we're going to be forced to, like, allow that vulnerability to, like, come up. Things that you don't really want to talk about, you're going to be forced to talk about. And again, it's not just you, it's a lot of us, okay? And depending on what's in your energy, and it may not affect you as much, you know, but I think that it's really important that we all remain grounded, that we pray, that we manifest, that we're being of service, that we're, you know, doing good things in the world, because this is getting you ready for the next 6 months. How you handle everything is going to determine how your life begins to shift. And I feel like a lot of you feel like things are changing. Like you see the shift all around you. You see that coworkers are coming in and out. You see that, you know, that you keep picking the same type of partner over and over again. I feel like a lot of you are realizing that change is definitely necessary, but it doesn't mean that you're comfortable with the change, okay? And that is the problem. That is where you have to say, okay, I know this needs to happen, but how do I mentally prepare myself for this, you know? And that is when you can rely on your spirituality the most. When you are feeling unsure, insecure, feeling like this obstacle will never end, when you feel like your world is crashing down, don't be afraid to tap into your spirituality. We are all intuitive, but the problem is a lot of us are afraid to tap into that energy. And you cannot. This is not the season to run away from your spirituality. If anything, you want to run to your spirituality and say, listen, guide me. I need assistance. I need help. Don't be afraid to ask Source for assistance, my love. If you feel like you are at a crossroads, this is guaranteed, like really the moment to say, God, please help me. I need assistance, okay? I also see here that you may need to take some time out for yourself. I see time for a nap. So you may feel like you need to take out some time for yourself. Again, I feel like spirituality is very strong here for a lot of you. Embracing the change, you know, even if it's tough, you know, even if the marriage ended, even if that person moved out, even if that person broke up with you or you broke up with that person, even if you're missing someone, even if you're grieving a lost one, you know, someone who has moved on. Maybe you're grieving or you're still hurting about something that has transpired. You know, the best way to get through all of this, my love, is to really focus on things that pleases you. And I know that is such a tough challenge, especially when you're grieving or especially when you're hurting. But something powerful either has happened or will begin to happen, and you will be forced to deal with those emotions. Now, it's going to be, you know, the beautiful part about all of this is that, of course, there's always a rainbow after the rain, okay? There's always sunlight after the rain. There's always a way to dance in the rain. And the storm will not last forever. That is what Spirit wants you to know, that this is temporary. This is not something that you're going to get stuck in, something you can't move on from. You're not going to be stuck. You might, in fact, get a lot of great ideas this season. And I'm going to share that with you because February 9th, give or take a day, we will have a full moon in Leo. And that energy will help boost our confidence just a little bit, you know, especially if we've been struggling with that secure issue, that self-love issue. That full moon in Leo is really asking us, okay, what can I do to make sure that my creativity is not left out? What can I do to make my creativity better? What can I do to be a better lover, a better supporter, a better sibling? What can I do to be a better mom? You know, how can I bring more love and light into my world? How can I bring more fun and satisfactory to my life? Like, what can I do to feel fulfilled? You know, and surely before you know it, the answers will begin to come to you. The issue here is Mercury retrograde is going to happen, which means watch out, because, you know, Leo can also be very impulsive. It doesn't like to be restricted. And with the sun being in Aquarius, even though you have all these bright, innovative ideas, you want to, you know, just kind of jot notes. This is not the time to, you know, even if a change happened with your employment or with your home environment or your children, whatever begins to happen, okay, this is not the moment to take any really huge action on really anything, okay? You want to just kind of jot notes down. You want to take notes. You want to meditate on these answers. You want to pray about your responses. You know, God is moving really the right thing for me. Are you really sure that this is where I need to be? Are you sure that I really need to leave this job? You know, this, even if the answer is yes, Mercury retrograde is not the time to do it. You want to wait until about the second week of March, the 29th, March 9th, between the 15th. That is when clarity will return. Now, I will let you know, Venus is also going to go into Aries, and that will also help when it comes to our love and, you know, us being wanting to be spontaneous and all those things. But as I said before, because Mercury is going retrograde, watch out for miscommunication. Say what you mean what you say. That's it. Don't put any extra coding on your words. Don't not say anything, okay? This is the part where you want to be expressive, but if you feel like you can't really get through to someone at this time, this is not the best time to try to force your opinions or ideas on anyone. This is not the time for that. Wait until mid-March to make any type of drastic decisions about family, your relationships with people or your peers or your employment, okay? Also, I see regeneration here. Now, the fact that a change in the wind is here and regeneration lets me know that there's definitely transformation here. What type of transformation? Look at your life, look around, see, and really contemplate what needs to change. And there you will have your answer. Something is about to shift in your world. Whether this is financially, this can be your health. I really feel strongly this is something dealing with family or something that is really, really close to home. Because I feel like, that, you know, the fact that your emotions is going to be at an all-time high, you know, I just want to say, just remember that the storm won't last forever. Whatever you are going through, Cancer, or whatever you will be dealing with, it's only building you up for a better you. It's only building you up so that things can get better for you. You need this situation to happen in order for you to rebirth, to have that rebirth, that new home, that new car, that new lifestyle, relocation, okay, that new relationship, that new marriage, that new baby. This is growth. This is renewal. And this could even be self-renewal, spiritual renewal. So something is definitely shifting. And I think that you will get clarity. By the end of February, you will definitely see things for what they really are and why things had to be the way that they were. All right, so I have your energy deck here, Cancer. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer. Thank you for all your love and support, Cancer. You guys are so beautiful. I think that your reading is a bit more direct this season. It's not so emotional and playful and crazy, but it is also very like, okay, I mean business. And it makes sense because Mars is going to be in Capricorn, which is your opposite sign. And we all know how Mars is. Mars is very direct and aggressive and, you know, the go-getter, the one that doesn't sit down for nobody. Like, I'm taking care of my business. And you will feel a bit enthusiastic about taking care of your business, especially that first week and a half of February. But trust me, by the third week of February, clarity will return. Going into that second week of March, you will definitely be out of your own way. Hopefully, for those of you that are not too stubborn. And if you are too stubborn, you may want to work on releasing some of those issues and really taking a step to say, you know what, I'm ready to put this behind me. You know, it's not working. I get it. Let's move on, you know. So let's see, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Cancer. This is for Cancer man and the Cancer woman. I just keep hearing be open. Be open, because regeneration also talks about new possibilities, new opportunities, okay? So even if things are shifting, even though things are changing, again, something is definitely here for you, okay? So be open to new possibilities, that new job, new career. Wow. It came out in reverse, guys. You're not taking action, and that may be a good thing, where you're standing still wanting things to stay the same, but something is definitely changing, and you don't like it. But I feel, look at this. Look at the synchronicity, guys. Black and white, black and white. Look at the synchronicities here, okay? It's not a game. If you feel like you have been a bit stuck for a while, it's time to do some planning and processing. But don't just jump in something because it's glittering, or because it looks good and it feels good. This is not the season to do that, okay? Do not get so caught up in your emotions, okay, that you forget your purpose. All right, so here we are. Abundance coming out in reverse. So again, a lot of you will have money on your mind, your family on your mind, prosperity on your mind. You will be thinking a lot about, I just keep hearing employment for you guys. I said that at least 10 times since I started this video. I talked a lot about employment. Some of you are definitely making some changes in that zone, okay? But abundance will come to you guys, okay? Do not fret over the possibilities of not having enough, not being able to accomplish something. Do not stress yourself, okay? Attachment. Guys, all of your top cards are coming out in reverse. Attachment, okay? You guys are ready for what's new. You're ready. You're ready to, like, release the old so that new can follow through. You're ready. In fact, I'm going to title your video that. Release the old so that the new can follow through. It has to happen, whether we like it or not. We have to be okay with the change. We have to be okay with saying, you know what, maybe it is time for me to move on. And you're going to be meditating about this a lot, Cancer. So get ready for that new you, a new lifestyle. Get ready for that whole new dimension that you're about to walk into. But transformation is definitely on the horizon. Cancer, I love you. Please like and share this message around the world, because everybody deserves to hear this message. And I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Please hit that bell right there below. I love you. Bye.